also runs SMO. And yeah, he's a well-versed speedrunner. Runs Link to the Past, you know, sometimes Super Metroid.
Oh yeah, definitely not a stranger to speedrunning. Just
Yep,
always
and
exciting to see the crossover.
And we just started.
Yeah. So the first kingdom you're gonna see all of our runners in is Cap Kingdom here. Pretty. It's really just a tutorial level, very short. Teaches you about the just quick mechanics of the game. How we use Capsheet to capture things, which you'll see them use a frog. But it is a slight. Definitely one of those kingdoms that has a lot of optimization in it. So you're going to see these runners start off with rolling, and they're just going to try to get through this as quickly as possible. So probably won't see much of variation on routes until we get to the very last room, where some runners have started going to the left.
Ooh, yeah, the left jump is always amazing to see.
Yeah, whether or not they go for a jump off the first hat to the left, or if they go on to the next one, both of them being very flashy. So we'll see what each runner does. And all of our runners making it over that bridge just fine. A very easy spot to you can get too low on that, and then you'll just clip right through the bridge, and you're dead.
All right, so they're gonna catch this frog here and make it all the way to the top. As the Nerf said earlier, this is like a tutorial, so it teaches you to, you know, capture the things you see and use their abilities.
So as we see so far, every runner going to the right. We'll see if Kirbyfan takes that option too. He's going to go to the right. Do not blame them at all. Missing while going for that jump could save you 3 seconds. Missing it is going to lose you about 10, especially if you bump. So do not blame them for not taking that option. Very hard jump to do, to be honest with you. And then you see all of our runners coming up on the very first topper fight here. And all of them getting the cycle just fine. You want to just jump on his hat there, and then skips what I like to call the hat chasing phase of that boss, making it really quick. So.
And that was the intro. Welcome to Super Mario Odyssey.
So a quick kingdom from all of our runners here. Looks like all of them getting under a 240 fade out. So Kirbyfan just a little bit behind that. So. Oh, and Andy gonna take an unfortunate bonk there. Looks like he wanted to do a jump off of that rock there, but just missed it. Bonks in this game can be really punishing, especially ones like that, where you just kind of have to watch Mario fall before you can even start the animation to regain control of him. So bonks can be very punishing in this game. Sometimes only losing you 2 seconds, and then sometimes killing the run. Definitely.
Oh yeah, I've seen runners in during this tournament that just bonks out of nowhere and all of a sudden just loses their lead. It's pretty bad.
So all of our runners are going to be coming up here on probably one of the harder tricks to be consistent with in this game if you're first starting out. They're going to capture this dinosaur, and they're going to have to use this big giant dinosaur to step on this very tiny trampoline in order to jump into this cutscene trigger a little bit early. So we'll see if Conman's going to get it first try there. So nice from Conman.
Looks like TonesBalones got it first try as well. Yep.
Ooh, and Andy just missing it, as well as Kirbyfan. So they're gonna have to reline it up, which can be even harder than the first time. And Kirbyfan just not quite getting the distance that he needed out of that. Andy's gonna get it a second try there. So Dinosaur not being friendly to both of our top runners here. Definitely losing quite a bit of time. And looks like Kirbyfan's going to get the distance he needs there. And an excellent brutal fight from Conman there, making easy work of that. we want to jump off its head on the very first throw, like we're going to see Andy do here. And Andy gets the very quick, and then after we jump on its head, we want to knock its hat off. So as you saw there, Andy threw his hat out, and in one kind of swift motion, jumped on it, got his hat to hit it on the way back, and then captured it. So
looks like TonesBalones and TonesBalone, Conman, Andy have had a really good fight. Just waiting on Kirby to finish up the fight as well. There he goes. Nice.
You know what? I don't know how she still has her front teeth after again. It looks like Conman just missing a triple jump that he wanted in there. TonesBalones gonna get it, so definitely making up some time there for Tones. And then you're gonna see all of our runners just roll on back to the Odyssey, powered up, and then we're gonna be off to Sand Kingdom.
Ooh, Sand Kingdom. Got some really cool tech there.
Yeah, definitely something you've probably heard a lot of people talk about, where the sand routes have just been so varied. Just a quick sum of even for just to say it shortly, kind of, there's like probably 4 routes we could see all of these runners do, and that's like the common ones. So there's a whole lot more than that, but whether they get an early bird, a late bird, they do Sphinx clip, don't do Sphinx clip, skip the Sphinx, you know, there's so many things we could see these runners do, so let's try to talk about those as we see.
For sure.
Hopefully Tones has to go for Sphinx clip. I'd be shocked if he didn't.
So what text do you do when
I get an early bird in the town, and I talk to the Sphinx because I'm weak. So
looks like
no, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say conmangamer. What are you doing is throughout you're just about to say.
yeah. So even just the smallest of differences there, like we saw TonesBalones jump. Oh, and he's gonna miss the bird. He's just gonna say forget about it, and hopefully be able to get it in the Oasis. Not the end of the world, but definitely not what he wanted. So yeah, but back to just all the changes there are in Sand, even just the route that people use to get up to, or not necessarily route, but the movement people use to get up to the tower here, or some people jump off of the fountain, and some people jump off of the umbrella there, like we saw Kirbyfan. And Andy looks like hitting the start button on accident. Ooh, he's gonna run into a cactus there. Conman making that ice pillar there look easy. Definitely one of the harder tricks if you just get into this game. As we see, Tones just missing his hat. Not the hardest trick in the world, but definitely semi-precise. A lot of room for error. And we're going to see Conman coming up on the next ice pillar. Both of those being kind of tricky to get on top to. And Conman's going to attempt to keep this bullet bill alive, but I don't know if he quite is going to. So no, it's going to explode. We want to try to get the very first bullet bill that spawns there. We'll see if Tones can get it. He was just a little slow in breaking that box. It'll be interesting to see if he can get that. And no, it's going to run into... And it looks like he wanted to do a dive towards that next moon, but kind of just diving a little bit too early there before he got the angle that he needed. So he's going to have to spawn him. So far, that bullet bill not being kind to any of our runners.
No, he is not.
It is hard to keep that alive. You gotta move in the right spots and be quick. So let's see if Kirbyfan goes for it here. Can definitely make up a lot of time with that.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
Conman gonna opt into talking to the Sphinx, which very safe. consistent. You just talk to it, keep spamming A, and then you get in here. And getting all of these coins in here is going to mean that he doesn't have to worry about coins for the rest of the run, and Andy's going to talk to it as well.
TonesBalones is going to have to do the skip.
Oh, yeah. So we're going to... Oh, and he's going to get it. It looks like it was second try there.
Yeah,
so he's going to... You're going to see him clip through that wall, grab this moon, and then go back to the loading zone. Whereas you see Conman talk to the Sphinx and then went under the sand. Sphinx clip is significantly faster, being about 10. I've heard anywhere from 6 to 10 seconds. And it also gives you a very safe cycle on the bird in the Oasis. You get there very early, so as long as you get it quickly, you save a lot of time.
But the bullet bill to blow up the fox.
Yeah, it looks like all of our... We'll see if Kirbyfan... Looks like Kirbyfan is going to opt into the teleport route here, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, but I could be wrong. I didn't see if he went for the bullet bill tower. And he is going to teleport. So. But he is going to be, I think, our only runner to skip Sphinx. So, he is going to have to be mindful of his coins here, because we do need 200 coins throughout this route. 100 before we get to Wooded, and then another 100 when we get to Snow. So. And Andy going to get on top. All of our runners looking like they got on top of Jaxie Ruins first try there. So, definitely not the hardest trick in the world, but messing it up is a guaranteed death. So. Conman is going to be the first one out of sand here, so. And we'll see if Tones can get this bird. And he's going to get it just fine. One of the areas where Cappy can kind of troll you when you're trying to do a homing attack. And it looks like Conman's going to be the first one out of sand here. TonesBalones not very far behind, both of them at the Odyssey at the same time here. And Kirbyfan not too far behind Andy, both of them being in the Oasis. So
looks like the difference between Conman and TonesBalones, if I would say maybe like a 15-second difference so far, maybe 20, maybe a little more.
Yeah, so a very close race on both of our ends here. Kirbyfan just going to get the last moon that he needs here. And then we're going to see Conman coming up on Lake. A very short kingdom, but just like all the other kingdoms, a lot of room for error. Definitely an easy way to lose time. It looks like he's going to accidentally grab onto the Odyssey there, but no big deal. We only need 8 moons, I believe, here, and we get 5 of them normally and 3 of them from the boss. So it's a very short kingdom, and Conman doing some nice movement to get on top to the zipper here.
Yeah, that was very cool. I know that some runners jump off of that flower there, but he just did it a different way.
And Tone's going to be getting the zipper for himself there. Another spot where you really need to make sure Cappy does that Cappy gets to that zipper, because if not, you fall in the water and you got to kind of reclimb, losing a bunch of time. So we're going to see Conman grab our very first cheap here. They're just quick, so we use them anytime a lot of water is involved. You'll see them later on in the run. And Andy going to accidentally capture those Goombas there.
No, that was intentional. You know, RNG.
It was, yeah, RNG manipulation. I just had to get him out of the way real quick. And now we're going to see Conman coming up on a cheap jump here. Definitely, again, not the hardest trick, but messing it up loses a bunch of time. Let's see if he gets it first try here. And he actually goes for a safer route, opting out of the... You can kick off that wall and do open the flower and then dive onto it very quickly there. But I do not blame him for taking that safer option. Missing or dropping the input there loses a ton of time. And Tones is going to get it pretty easy too. So.
Nice boss fight by Conman, by the way. Make it look very simple.
Yeah. Again, another boss fight like we saw with Topper and Cat Kingdom. We just want to jump on their hat as soon as it lets us to skip a phase. And Andy gonna make easy work of that cheap jump himself as well. And Andy just missing a cycle there. He's going to have to wait for Rengo to throw his hat again. So as you see here, we just want to... Oh, and it looks like he
wow.
either thought he jumped too early, so he tried to throw his hat, or threw his hat just to buy some time. So he is going to go through a cycle here. See if he can get the next cycle skip. Yeah, he's going to get that one just fine. But that is going to give Kirbyfan definitely let him gain some time that he needed here. And there, I shouldn't have spoken of it, but Kirbyfan did.
Commentator curse.
Like did drop a Y input there, which turns that into a ground pound. Ooh, looks like he's gonna have to retry that jump.
This is the third attempt. Come on, Kirbyfan, you can do it.
One thing that can happen with that cheap jump is if you attempt to dive the same frame that you hit that flower, sometimes it feels as though the game will drop your input. So definitely a scary thing to do. And Tone's going to be grabbing that rabbit very early. One of the spots that the game can definitely troll you. So. So all of our runners either in or coming up to Wooded Kingdom here. Not too different. We'll probably see most of the runners take pretty much the same route. There is the only difference. Some runners opt to go into the pipeway early and then do a climb after, and then some of them go get a checkpoint, then go to the pipeway, and then skip the climb and teleport back. So not really too much difference in time there, but definitely a lot of movement optimization to be done here. So
oh yeah,
one of my favorite kingdoms. So it looks like Conman is going to do that checkpoint teleport route here. So we'll see what Tones goes for. And Andy going to take an unfortunate bonk there. Definitely one of those bonks that can lose you a bunch of time because you bonk very high off the ground. So you just got to watch Mario fall. And Tones is going to go into the pipeway first. So just a slight route difference there from both these runners. We'll see Conman grab this checkpoint, and then he's going to turn around and jump down to the pipeway. So we won't. Both the runners will meet back up at the Piranha Plant Moon, so we can see who's ahead there. And Kirbyfan coming up on Wooded Kingdom. Gonna get a very nice bunny himself, so definitely getting some good movement here to stay in this race. And I didn't see if you did. Did Andy get the checkpoint first?
Oh, I missed it as well.
Yeah, I was. So we'll see. TonesBalones here is gonna actually climb back up and get this uproot to spawn, and then go this way. So Conman is going to be ahead here, getting to the Piranha Plant first. Ooh, and having some quick reaction there. He saw that he was going to step into that purple stuff, so throwing his hat real quick to clean it up and stop his momentum there. And Andy did not get the checkpoint. Andy making nice work of this climb here. Definitely one of the spots that can be very hard to optimize. Very excellent climb from Andy there. So
yeah.
Definitely showing off some flashy movement. Now we're going to see Conman here. That switch that just appeared in front of him, he can skip that, and we'll see if he is going to. No, it looks like he's going to opt in to just take the flower bridge there. I do not blame him. Messing up that jump is a guaranteed death. So, well, say if you take the jump and then mess it up, I should say. You can't catch yourself early, but we'll see if Tones goes for it. No, Tones is not going to go for it. Again, not blaming them in a race scenario.
That's fine. I mentioned earlier in another race, sometimes the safe strats are the best strats.
Oh yeah. As flashy and cool as skipping that switch is, it doesn't really save a whole lot of time. So, and we're gonna see Kirbyfan opt into the checkpoint strategy here. So. It's always nice to see different routes from the runners here. And Andy's going to go for it, and he gets it very nicely, canceling that roll.
Oh, that was beautiful.
But it looks like he's going to back out of that triple jump there, but he's going to just actually make, just an unfortunate bump. Very nice show from Andy here, pulling out all the tricks.
Well, you know, Andy, he likes to show off a bit.
But Kirbyfan is not too far behind any major mistake from Andy here. It's definitely going to let Kirbyfan catch up a lot of time. And this run is very far from over.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Not even on the end of the run being the most brutal, so don't count anyone out. And both of our bottom runners here in the Spirit fight, another very simple fight where we just want to jump on his hat as soon as we can.
I was gonna say, like, not only just the ending, but like the couple of boss fights, couple of boss fights along the way can help you lose time.
Oh yeah, missing any of the cycles on these fights loses a significant amount of time. You do kind of have to chase the boss around in most cases if you miss a cycle. So definitely not something we want to see from any of the runners, but definitely can happen.
I just want to point out, like, for example, the Mecha Wiggler.
Yeah,
yeah. Jeez,
both of the mecha fights, can lose significant amounts of time, but well, hopefully we don't see any of that.
Agreed.
So Andy being our only runner to opt out of skipping this flower bridge. Again, do not blame Kirbyfan for taking that. It's a very risky jump, very precise. Looks like Andy's going to be grabbing his multi-room there, and Kirbyfan only one room behind him here. So he's just going to head on over to the last room. Then he's into the boss fight.
And it looks like Conman is about to head to Cloud Kingdom soon. Yep.
Yeah, both of our runners.
Yeah. Oh yeah, TonesBalones and Conman. They're like right near each other.
Yeah, they're really only one cutscene away here.
And then we're upcoming our first Bowser fight.
Yeah, definitely one of those fights that we've seen a lot of optimization in recently. Being able to grab his hats very early. We'll see Conman opting into very safe but very consistent strat there. So again, not blaming him. And Tones is going to try to grab his hat early, and he gets it. That being a very tight window. We'll see if he goes for the fast strats here in the next phase. And it looks like he is not. So we're just going to stay back and hit the hats, taking the consistent route here. I shouldn't say consistent, just the safer. Both of them, both options here, being consistent, just one being much riskier than the other. So.
Did Andy fall down?
It looked like, maybe not quite. So Andy opts into, so it looks like he wants to do a motion control input there to make that last hat spawn a cloud there. So saves a little bit of time here in the beginning, but again, missing it is a death. So definitely giving Kirbyfan the room that he needed to get back in this race. An unfortunate mistake from Andy.
Anyway, I fear that look, Conman and TonesBalones both finished their Bowser fight. They're on their way to the Lost Kingdom.
And it looks like Conman is going to go a slightly older route here. And Andy getting the very fast Bowser fight there. We'll see if he can get the next phase. And we're going to see Tones is going to be going off the tree here, which is the kind of what I would say the current current route is definitely the current route. So we kind of go this route in order to skip a cutscene that can happen if you kind of go the casual way through this level. It'll trigger this bird to steal Cappy away from you and waste a bunch of time. So we take a route around him to trigger it from the back, so we don't even have to do the cutscene, and it doesn't take Cappy away from us. Very much a necessity here in Lost Kingdom to make sure that we do that. So. And both of our runners down here pretty much triggering Klepto at the same time, so super close race down on the bottom here. Andy entering Lost Kingdom himself, and Kirbyfan's gonna be starting his Bowser fight here, so not too far behind, just a short Bowser fight away. And Conman gonna take damage there to make sure that he gets the block that he needs. We'll see if Tones goes for damageless, and he is gonna get damageless, so definitely making some time back there versus Conman. Tones having, even though he was behind coming into Cap Kingdom here, he's gained a lot of ground because he did do a faster route with the tree jump.
Ooh. While there, you're giving Kirbyfan just a little bit of trouble.
And I don't believe Tones is going to be able to get Deathless off of that. Both Conman trying to keep Deathless there, but just not quite getting the height that he needed. Being kind of a precise trick there to make sure that you get your hat back in time in order to make that jump. And Kirbyfan just missing that cycle. As you see here, if you do not get to Bowser fast enough after capturing his hat, you will have to go through that. And Andy's going to get damageless too there. So very nice Lost Kingdom from him. So both of our runners down here in the bottom, they're just seconds apart. So
they're on their way to the Metro Kingdom.
This could be. Andy's struggling a little bit with this moon, not quite getting the height that he needed. He's gonna have to come back up and reset.
This is where it could make it or break it a little bit for the bottom two runners.
Definitely, and they are literally neck and neck. This may just come down to simply movement, if not a mistake. So we're gonna see both the runners here come up on this trampoline, and they're gonna have to scale this building with a kind of precise jump, and we'll see if they can get it. Conman gonna make it easy, and Tone's gonna make it easy, and Conman gonna miss the long jump while Tones bonks. So Tone should take the lead with that move there, but just by a little bit.
Yeah, nice.
Now they're gonna Conman scaring me a little bit, not getting that wall kick there, so he's gonna get it just fine. Both of them gonna be on their way to inside City Hall, a very strict area. You need to make to save a lot of time here. You need to make early cycles, which can be pretty hard sometimes. We'll see if Tones get this first cycle on the elevator here. It looks like he's just gonna miss it. He's gonna opt out of it and climb it a different way. See how Conman handles it. Conman just getting underneath that platform there, so he couldn't get up. Looks like he's gonna get his second cycle there, I believe. So Tone's having a little bit cleaner movement through City Hall here. Gonna definitely start making a bigger lead on Conman. And now Andy wanted to do a ground pound, but went a little bit too far. And it looks like Conman is gonna opt out of that long jump. And Tones is on the Mecha Wiggler fight here. We're gonna hope that he gets a 2-cycle here. This fight being one of the only fights with some RNG elements to it, whether or not, where it comes out of the wall and what pattern it takes on the wall can be very random.
Conman doing very well on the first one.
So this phase that we see Tones coming up here, a lot of it, all of it is very random. Where it comes out of the wall, whether it shoots its fireballs out to the right or left first, and then the pattern we see it here. We do need to make sure we break all of these purple balls before time runs out. And Tones gonna have to have some quick aiming here to get this. And it looks like he accidentally hit. Looks like he accidentally got out of his tank there, but he should be able to recover. Definitely gonna.
There. Okay. Oh, he did it.
Conman gonna get a, if he can clean this up, a very clean 2-cycle, getting it barely after it stops moving. So getting some very needed time there for Conman.
And then Andy just finished up the first cycle on the Mecha Wiggler. You got one more to go, hopefully. Oh, come on, Kirby. There you go.
Kirby gonna take a very neat route here. Instead of opting into that long jump, he's gonna climb up onto the. Oh no! And I shouldn't have spoke. Oh. It's all right. He didn't die, so he can just make not losing a whole lot of time over Andy there. Andy making a similar mistake. So definitely not what he wanted to see. But and Andy gonna need to make this last, and he's gonna get it. So very clean fights here from all these runners so far. Hopefully we can see Kirby get the 2-cycle there as well. And Kirbyfan just not quite getting the height he needed off of that cap dive. So he's gonna have to reset and try again.
No RC skip here from TonesBalones.
No, but making a very quick RC car there.
Yeah.
So it looks like Conman is gonna say no to it as well. Not blaming them. Saving a lot of time with that skip, but being very hard to line up, very hard to be consistent with. Definitely takes a lot of practice, and getting trolled a little bit by the RC car there. Something that we see happen pretty often. That
oh, almost got the perfect bench.
Yeah, just messing up bench runs there.
Well, remote control cars are hard sometimes, you know.
I agree, especially from that camera angle. It's like you're playing off-road on the Super Nintendo.
I really like the movement here in the Metro Kingdom when how you
Light
just
Metro can be very flashy. Yeah. So Kirbyfan, see if he can get this long jump here. That long, and he's gonna get it just fine. That long jump being really hard. I would say for some players, just because the camera there doesn't really want to work with you. So you throw your hat and you think you're on a good angle to land on it, but you just miss it. So Conman gonna, this is the route we're gonna see all the players take here more than likely. They're gonna get that checkpoint right before the mecha fight, and they're gonna teleport to it here, so we can. This just being the fastest route we found. And Tone's gonna make the climb up here, and he's gonna head down to grab the moon right above the pool. And Kirbyfan on his mecha fight. Hopefully he can get a 2-cycle here. Conman doing some fancy footwork there to get on top of that pillar. Definitely scary to do. A mistake there throws you off the top of that tower. So
trying to keep an eye on Kirbyfan as well. He thought he should be about done soon, though. Hopefully, with this upcoming cycle.
looks like he's just gonna miss it, being a little bit too close to the wall there, so he couldn't get the height that he needed on that shot. So he is gonna have to go through another cycle here.
Just rolling away with the people.
Yeah, Mario being very rude, not even saying excuse me, just pushing all these people out of there. Mario ain't got time to say sorry.
Here we come. Here's one of our favorite band members, Yao.
Yeah. Does everybody have their tickets to Bass Fest?
Yow. And O-tip.
O-tip indeed.
O-tip.
We'll actually get to hear a glorious O-tip here from Conman.
I know how
four-way
to
races. One of the best things in the world, giving us 4 O-tips in 1 hour. So.
Yay! He's so happy.
Who couldn't be happier? So both of our runners gonna just fly back onto the Odyssey there. And Kirbyfan coming up on his RC car. Andy having quite a large lead, but still not over. The end of this run just kind of escalating, getting harder and harder, and much riskier as it goes on. So no race is over until I would say the end of Moon Kingdom, obviously, but up until even the very last 2 minutes of the run, there's a large chance to lose a significant amount of time. So.
Alright, TonesBalones just landed in the Snow Kingdom.
Yeah, both of our runners taking a Sphinx route in Sand Kingdom, so coins are not a concern here. This is where we would see a split in routes. If runners did not get the Sphinx in Sand Kingdom, they would opt to go Seaside here, but both of our runners going into Snow, as you said.
Just want to take a moment here to say please follow the runners. Top left is Kirbyfan, top right is Andy, bottom left is TonesBalones, and bottom right is conmangamer22.
Oh, yeah, definitely all talented runners. Definitely go show them some love.
And then commentating is Nerf, and then I'm Kikuman Show You.
Oh, hello.
Or you can just call me Kiku, it's fine.
Tone's going to be the first one to enter the inside of Snow Kingdom here. You're going to see him grab this quick moon, and then he's going to be off to buy the very last moon that we will buy in this run. And it looks like he's going to roll just a little bit farther than he intended there. So Andy going to do some nice triple jumps on the outside of Snow here to make quick work of the outside of Snow Kingdom there to get to Toad as quickly as possible. So a very tight race down here at the bottom. Both of our runners being practically in the shop at the same time.
I just realized the store name say Crazy Cap.
Yep, Crazy Cap.
Huh. How ironic in a way.
Tone's getting trolled a little bit by the wall there. Sometimes when you do a wall kick off of that bridge, it'll send you down. Definitely a frustrating thing to have happen to you. So we'll see if Conman has any trouble with it. He's going to get it just fine. Kirbyfan's going to be pushing all these people out of the way. And it looks like he's going to get to that moon just fine. Now, TonesBalones coming up on what I like to call, or what some people like to call the Blowy Joey room, being, I do believe, the technical term for these guys.
That's a nice term for you know, people who can't. I don't know. It's a more simple term, and I like it.
Yeah, so he's gonna capture the Blowage over there and push these spinies off. Almost getting trolled by one of them there, but
yeah,
they get pushed off just fine. Definitely one of the things that control you in Snow Kingdom.
And then Kirbyfan meeting up, going his way to Base Fest. Meeting up with Yao. And so.
Oh, Andy scared me a little bit. Looks like he didn't quite want that wall kick off of that box. So he's gonna have to make a quick dive back.
Scary. Nice. Oh, you get trolled by one more. The Spiny just didn't want to get off. That was so silly.
Yeah. Just a nice blowy Joe room for all of our runners there. Just a few minor scares there from Andy, but nothing too serious. And then we're going to see both of our bottom runners here in the Goomba room. Another room that can kind of troll you. It looks like both of our runners... Conman going to take a little bit safer route there, not jumping the whole gap. Do not blame him. It can be a very scary jump there. And they're gonna, the room we're gonna see Tones going into here. There is a boss fight that we could do, but that is slow. Only needing one more moon. We're gonna just grab this secret one here at the end of this room and teleport on back to the Odyssey.
You know, I watched so many of these runs, I forgot there's the boss.
Yeah, yeah. So now we're going to see Kirbyfan actually go to Seaside first. Like we said, he did not go to the Sphinx, so we go to Seaside first so that we can make sure we have enough coins before we go to Snow. And we're going to see him do this first jump here, which can be rather tight, and he's going to get it first try there. You definitely need to make sure you get good height in order to get up there, or else you will bonk. And you have to watch Mario fall all the way down, but making it look easy there. And some nice triple jumps from Andy there to get through that room quickly. And both of our runners down at the bottom pretty much finishing Snow Kingdom at the same time, going into both the cutscenes.
Yeah, and now they're in Seaside Kingdom.
Yeah, all of our runners going to be in Seaside here at the same time. Kirbyfan, of course, still needing to do Snow, but...
Just a slight route deviation here.
Tones going to do it with a ground pound, and he's going to get it first try there. So hopefully congamer can get it first try here, and we'll have a nice cliffside moon from all the runners. Looks like he is going to get the height he needed there. So one difference we saw there is TonesBalones doing it with a ground pound, and both of our other runners doing it with triple jump. Triple jump probably being a little bit safer. So, but is going to lose you a little bit of time having to set it up. And Tones gonna just get that moon. The room that you see him in right now is kind of like a 2D 0.5 room. It can be very hard to tell if you need to move forward or backwards for that moon. Definitely control you in that room. And congamer looking at it, making it look easy. So that keeping that movement up from Conman is going to definitely let him back into this run, closing that gap little by little here.
I would say, looks like they're maybe like 15 seconds apart, almost. Maybe less than that. I mean, it's looking very close still.
And Andy gonna get it without falling down again. Getting trolled a little bit by that room, being probably a little bit farther forward than he thought he was. So. And then we're gonna see all of our runners here take over this cheap, and we get a lot of the moons here in Seaside with this cheap. So being very fast underwater. So we'll get I think 4 moons with it, and then teleport on back to the Odyssey. And this room that we see Conman in here is one of the reasons we go Seaside first. All of us, if you need coins, so many coins here in Seaside.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It's when you're doing cheap, playing with the fish, like the motion of the controller, like is there a certain way you do it and it makes you go faster?
So I think just recently I do believe, and don't quote me on this, you just want to do that motion which is depending on how you hold your controller, it could be B and Y or A and X, and you accelerate very quickly with the cheat sheet. But once you do it once, I do believe you maintain that speed. So you'll see them do that if they need to make a quick angle change or anything
I
like
see.
that. So,
Cool.
but no difference in speed if you're just going in a straight line, if I remember correctly. I think that's just a recent thing. So.
Okay. All right. So
yeah.
TonesBalones just finished up the seaside. And conmangamer22 is trailing behind. Not too far though.
Looks like Kirbyfan maybe just kind of forgetting where he needed to go here, or just a slight movement error there from him. He's gonna make his way on up to Toad here. And we're going to see Tones entering Luncheon. The very first jump we do here in Luncheon is really precise, so we'll see if both of our runners can do it. And Tones going to go for a ground pound. And he's going to get it first try there. Excellent showing from Tones there.
I like how this is called the Luncheon Kingdom, by the way.
Yeah, I like this kingdom. This may be one of my favorite kingdoms as lately. We'll see. It looks like Conman is going to opt into a triple jump. Just kind of touching that wall there, messing up his timing. Looks like he did it again. He's going to get it very easy there. After finally getting the triple jump, he's going to get it first try there. So. And Tones coming up on the Spirit refight. Exactly the same as the first one. We just want to jump on his hat, skip a cycle. And Andy making it look easy as well. Excellent jump there from both of our runners. Probably being one of the hardest jumps here in Luncheon. And Kirbyfan getting on top of that bridge, just easy, not getting trolled by it. Definitely one of those things that can kick you down. Now, Luncheon being a kingdom where we may see another route difference in runners here. There is a cap door that we need to go into, one being what's called the fork rooms, and then the other being the potable room. So we'll see if the runners take differences there. All of our runners cleaning up that Spirit refight very easily, and they're going to be coming up on the food section at Luncheon here. We'll see how it's always interesting to see the movement differences here. And Kirbyfan taking an unfortunate bonk there. So it looks like Tones is going to opt into grabbing the fork here. And you just saw Tones do a homing attack there to break a crate that was kind of hidden from the camera there. Just one of those things that the small optimizations, we don't have to go down and break the crate ourselves. We can throw Cappy on it. And a nice Kobe there from Tones. Some very fancy footwork from Andy there. Using the hat twirl while he was on that little bit of sidewall there to keep his speed.
Looking very good.
Looks like he wanted a triple jump there, but just kind of missing it, so he's going to opt into the fork as well.
Looks like Kirbyfan is just a couple, like, what is that? Looks like 3 moons away from finishing up the Snow Kingdom.
Yeah, and then he'll be on to Luncheon himself there. Now we do see Tones in the fork room here. One of the rooms that and he's a little bit faster than Potaboo, from my knowledge, but it does require a lot of motion controls to make it very optimized. So that can definitely be tricky.
Nice. Tricky but smooth. He did it very smoothly.
looks like both of our runners down here on the bottom going to go into forks. Probably my favorite thing about forks is the music. And Conman making it look easy as well. A nice forks room from both of our runners here. Tones up on probably my least favorite moon in the whole game. You have to capture that pan, bro, there, and it can be extremely random how he throws those pans, and you do need to break a specific cheese block there, so it definitely just take forever, it seems sometimes.
Looks like Kirbyfan is done. He's on the way to Luncheon Kingdom.
And Conman gonna break it nice and easy, but getting trolled a little bit by the spiny there. He's going to be careful not to take damage. And I think Tones got a little bit too close to the fire there. Oh, no, he's fine. It looked like he was on fire. But...
just barely. That was crazy.
And Andy, we're going to see Andy coming up on the Potaboo room there. He did not go fork, so we do this room instead. And Kirbyfan getting the jump there first try with a triple jump. So all of our runners making that jump look pretty easy. Definitely not as easy as it looks. Andy's going to go for damageless here, and he gets it.
Nice.
Very risky strat, but one of the jumps that can save a lot of time there in that room. A lot of runners will jump out of that Potaboo at the last minute to close that gap and get burnt by the lava there just to jump on over to the moon, making it a lot safer but a little bit slower. And Conman is going to come up here and he's going to capture and become a piece of meat with a mustache and a hat. Maybe the best thing to ever grace a Mario game in years. So,
isn't Mario already a piece of meat?
He's more than that. So, very nice luncheon from all of our players so far. Kirby just finishing up his spirit fight there, but already making luncheon look pretty easy so far.
We're on our way to the Ruined Kingdom. It's pretty cool. Like the really cool boss fight in one of my opinions for this game.
Yeah, I think in a speedrun sense it is a little dull, but casually I did enjoy that kingdom. In the speedrunning sense, it is along the lines of an auto-scroller where we just have to wait until the boss is available to hit. So you'll see all of our runners either intentionally taking damage so that they can be on top of the boss as soon as they need to, or making sure that they are near where they need to be right as available. So,
by the way, people keep on giving names to this dragon in the wiki. It's a Ruined Dragon, but there are people calling him the Skyrim Dragon. I call him Smog sometimes. 4. Dark Souls 4. But it's Sparky. Which makes sense because this dragon shoots out lightning and such.
So very tight race down here from our bottom runners. Both of them being TonesBalones just only one cycle ahead of conmangamer. So as we can see there, Conman opting out of the damage straps but just making sure he's pulling that pin out of it as soon as he can, and TonesBalones tanking damage so that he's already on top of there. As long as both of the runners are pulling the pin out as soon as available, there is no difference in time there.
Yeah.
So making sure that you're available at the right time, and Conman showing off some swag strats there, crouching, making it so that the hula hoops, as I like to call them, don't even touch you. One of these days, I want to see if somebody can jump through those hula hoops, right through the middle. And Kirbyfan also making fourth room looks pretty easy so far. Very nice fourth room from Kirby.
Looking very good so far.
Although they are not racing, both Andy and Conman getting
I know,
pretty much finishing the boss at the same time.
If this was the 4-way, then yeah.
Shout outs to synchronized cutscenes.
But it is a race between Kirbyfan and Andy, and then TonesBalones and conmangamer22. So just FYI to anybody confused in the in chat here. Alright, so after this, we're gonna go to the Bowser Kingdom, or Bowser's Kingdom.
Bowser's Kingdom probably being one of the easiest places to lose time, and a kingdom that we've seen gone through some small route changes here recently. Whether we need to get every story moon +2, so we'll see what +2 each runner gets. And it looks like Tones is gonna there is a moon right below where he got rid of that bird. You can grab one there, so we'll see which one he grabs later. Definitely Bowser's Kingdom being a gauntlet of platforming and bosses. We have to do 2 refights and 1 big boss fight. Mecha Brutal being a very choke heavy fight, I would say, being towards the end of a run and being a significant time loss if you mess it up. And Kirbyfan grabbing the last moon that he needs before the multi-moon. Gonna get his meat %. Ooh, Conman looking like he wanted a triple jump there, just not quite getting it, so he's gonna have to reset and come back around. Very nice side flip from Conman there. And TonesBalones coming up on an area where we've seen a lot of runners do a lot of different things. He's going to actually climb onto the roof himself. We do see some runners grab a bird here to get up on the roof. Just kind of being a personal thing there. Ooh, he's going to bonk, and if he's not quick, he's going to hit a bomb there, but he gets out of the way in time. So it looks like TonesBalones is going to go for Glory Hole here. He's going to... and it looks like he missed the first one there, but he's going to give him a second try there. Kirbyfan cleaning up luncheon there. Very nice luncheon from all of our players. So, Kingdom that is not easy to optimize. And there we see Andy grabbing the bird.
Yeah.
Conman going for a Glory Hole as well. Tones grabbing the last extra moon that he needs here, and then he'll be on his way to the boss refights. And no, Andy bonking there when he wanted to get up on the ledge. He's going to have to take a fall there. A very unfortunate death, but shouldn't be too big of a time loss. It is going to respawn him right here at that moon. So definitely not something we wanted to see, but not the biggest time loss that could have had. Oh, no, Andy
not again.
missing his hat again. I shouldn't have said anything. Very unfortunate here. Like we said, Bowser's Kingdom being a very easy place to lose time. Not being very kind to Andy here.
There you
Looks
go.
like he's gonna get it that time.
We got the I kind of want to call them mini boss fights because it's not the actual boss fight of the kingdom. But I mean, well, whatever. We just call it boss fights.
Yeah.
For both TonesBalones and Conman, and Andy's about to enter his.
We'll see if TonesBalones can get this last cycle skip, but he's gonna make it look easy. It is a precise jump to hit just the hat that you need in time. So very nice boss fight from Tones there. I do believe both of our runners down here on bottom went Harry at first, so Conman still needing one more boss fight here. So Tones keeping the lead so far. Andy just missing a bomb there. No, Conman looks like he was just a little late on the hat that he needed to hit, so he's gonna have to go through the phase here of finding which hat Topper is under. And it looks like he found it. He needs to hit it one more time.
There you go. Very nice. TonesBalones making it way to the Mecha Brutos. Yeah. Just climbing his way up here, making some nice movement.
Mecha Brutal being a very and Andy looks like he's gonna just opt out of that phase there. Looks like he was kind of anticipating which way the hat would go. I don't know if he missed it. I didn't catch that. So Tones doing a newer jump here on Mecha, making it look pretty easy there. We'll probably see all of our runners opt into what's called birdless. Two different ways to do it now, where we say normally we would grab the bird and hit the bombs back at the boss's legs, but we can climb up there ourselves. He is going to need to jump back to the top of this boss every time he breaks one of those orbs. So falling off here loses a significant amount of time. So hopefully all of our runners can stay on top of it. He's gonna get like the yellow one there. Yeah, just one more. In my opinion, that third hit there being the hardest one. So it looks like he's gonna have a very clean, very clean Mecha.
Yep. Very nice by TonesBalones. Conman is on his way, starting his Mecha Brutal fight.
So it looks like Conman is going to opt into the bird there. So he's got to fling himself up top here and break this orb. And you should see him stick the bird back into it, and then he's going to get knocked off and then fly back on. So.
I like how the bird is just stuck there for a little while.
Yeah.
And he's about to start his Mecha Brutal fight. And Kirby, well, he just pretty much started his Bowser's Kingdom.
He's got really just this last run that he's on, and then he's on to his boss refights. So
cool. Huh. Wow, that was interesting what Andy did. He was on the leg, and then he just jump up there.
Yeah, I'm doing that at birdless strategy where sadly
Right.
Conman taking a fall off of the brutal there. Definitely something I'm sure he didn't want to see, but he's gonna grab another bird and climb his way back up. Looks like he's gonna hit the top one. So we'll see how he handles this last green one. I do believe he only needs... Oh no! And it looks like just missing the ground pound. It's very unfortunate. Looks like the boss turned on him just when he wasn't ready for it.
Nice.
Andy having a very clean.
Yeah, and then by the way, TonesBalones just entered the Moon Kingdom, which is pretty much the last segment of the run here.
And not being a very difficult kingdom, but having kind of one very extremely necessary trick that we're going to see Tones do here. He's going to get to the Sphinx here, and he's going to jump off its head and do a rather precise wall kick off of it to scale the wall and make it up to the top. So we'll see if he can get it a first try here.
And then this strat saved about 4 minutes.
Yeah, it's extremely necessary.
Yeah. I guess it's okay to miss it like a couple of times, but you definitely want to do this strat in your speed run.
Looks like he's just not getting the height that he needed there.
Second try.
That spot looks good. Yeah, and he's gonna get a second try.
Nice.
So.
That was very nice and clean movement there. And then we're on our way to the last Bowser fight.
Yeah, we're gonna come crash a wedding. So.
What a guy, Mario. Crashing wedding.
You know, right? And Kirbyfan looks like taking some damage there. So, but he's gonna finish his Harriet fight. I'm not sure which one he went first, Topper or Harriet. So we'll see.
I think he looks like, yeah, he's gonna do one more. The other guy.
Oh, just missing the hat. A little bit late on that jump. We'll see if he can find it quickly here. Oh, and he did. So, nice cleanup there from Kirbyfan. Oh, scared me a little bit. Needs to be careful here. He's only on one health, so looks like he's just gonna play it safe here. This can definitely be scary on 1 health. He needs to find this hat quickly. And he's gonna get it. All right. So, just avoiding the death there. He's gonna stay in this race.
One more cycle to go for TonesBalones. Looking nice.
So Andy up on his moon skip. Looks like he's gonna get it. I do believe that was first try there.
That was first try, yeah.
Conman just missing his. He's gonna have to reset it.
Alright, so TonesBalones just finished up his Bowser fight, and then he's gonna be making his way to the core.
Conman actually doing a different strategy for Moonskip. They're adding in another wall kick, maybe making it a little bit more consistent for him. Most important thing about that trick is making sure it is consistent, because it is very important that we get that as soon as possible.
So the most important question coming up: where's the big key? Oh, I mean, where is TonesBalones gonna do the 2D skip?
You know what? It is a big risk. I don't think messing it up would give the lead back to Conman, so we will see. More than likely he will go for it, but don't quote me. We'll just wait and see.
Yeah, I know.
Looks like no, he's not going to go for it. Not blaming him. Missing that jump loses a significant amount of time. So
yeah, like I said earlier, it's sometimes the safe strats are the best strats. Looking like a good boss battle fight for both Conman and Andy. You see TonesBalones shooting some fireballs here to break down the pillar. It's gonna do the same thing to the couple other pillars as well, and slashing a few of them.
Yeah, definitely making this sequence a little bit safer. The camera cooperates with you a little bit more when you go this way, and it lets you be very aware of that hole right next to TonesBalones there.
Looking fine though. And oh no, the hat ran away from Andy. TonesBalones finishing up here. And it looks like TonesBalones just got done in SRL with a time of 1:10:48. GG.
A very nice race for him. I do believe that is within a minute of his posted PB there, so excellent showing from Tones.
That was great.
Oh, and Kirbyfan just not quite making it back on the last cycle there. So he's gonna have to wait for a bird spawn. Mecha Brutal can be very unkind, as we see for some of our runners. Conman opting out of the shortcut there as well.
That's fine. Saves 2 seconds over. I mean, to successfully get it over like what a longer time loss, like what?
Oh, like you lose like 40 or some seconds.
40. Okay. Okay, I was way off. But still, it's sometimes not worth it.
And Andy gonna go for it, showing off some swag there.
Making me look like a fool, and I said it's not worth it.
Hey, you know what? If it's consistent for you, go for it every time.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so Kirbyfan is on his way to the Moon Kingdom. He just finished up the his brutal fight. See if we can get TonesBalones and the rest of the runners for interviews when they're done. Oh, and by the way, Conman Gamer finishing up with a 1:12:53 on SRL.
So definitely better than what he had posted on. Right, so joined by Tones.
TonesBalones, how you doing?
Sorry, my game in the vacuum back room brown. Okay, we're good. Okay. What's up, guys?
Yo. So congratulations.
Thank you.
One thing that I always want to know is, did you have any gold splits in that run?
I wasn't using splits.
Gotcha.
I just have like the hold timer.
Gotcha.
But I am pretty sure I golded Luncheon, and I definitely golded Bowser's.
Yeah, Luncheon. Actually, everybody's late game so far in this race has been really fantastic. And Kirbyfan saying, "No, I don't want to wear that. Gonna switch back his clothes here."
Oh. Crash your wedding without any form of clothes.
Everybody's Luncheon was really good. Like everybody's, so
really,
it was really nice to see.
That's good to hear.
So, and we are joined by
Andy.
Andy's in the house.
I saw you typing in chat a few times. You were not happy with anything but your Luncheon, huh?
There was some other stuff that was good. My Metro was pretty good.
Yeah.
But everything else besides that was pretty not great.
Were you running your normal splits?
I have a 112-25, but I don't have splits for it. But
Hey,
even
still within a minute of your PB though.
Both of
Yeah.
you.
Even despite like all the mistakes that you were so pissed off about.
It was not great. But win's a win, so I'll take it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was like, I was really surprised. I didn't know I was on PB pace until I hit the last pillar in the room, I was like, what? Why is that? Why is that so low? Because my early game was total garbage, absolute garbage. I was like 40 seconds behind out of Sand Kingdom.
So is this a PB by how much?
I didn't PB actually.
Okay.
It was I tied it.
Okay.
I tied my
well,
PB in
well,
46.
You have to be happy with that in a race, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm super happy with that. It just caught me off guard.
Yeah.
And now I'm thinking, if I were to run against these splits, which I don't have, then I have 40 seconds of time save in Sand alone. And that's pretty nice. But yeah, late game, like I just freaking brought it. I think I think I bonked once in Bowser's Kingdom, and that was like the only mistake.
Yeah, an excellent late game from all the runners here. Luncheon and on for everybody was really clean, with the exception of a few Mecha Brutal trolls.
Yeah, I saw some people like, oh no, hit bonked on the ears. The classic mech, dude. Can we talk about how stupid mech is for a second? Mech is really
free,
really dumb.
all you gotta do is you gotta cap twirl twice after the first hit, and you miss the ears 100% of the time. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah. God.
I have more trouble getting the moon that's on top of the gazebo thing. I died there twice. It was really good.
So Andy, you look like you have 1 win, 1 loss.
Yep.
Just gonna compete against. You already fought against Adme or Deku?
I gotta play Deku.
Okay.
Come in. Hello.
Hello.
So,
You want to come in?
were you running your normal splits?
Yeah.
I always like to know, did you gold anything in there?
I think I golded Sand, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that you got a godlike golden sand in the chat when you got it. And that's where I started sweating, really, because I had a really bad sand. And then I saw, like, you golded it, and you were ahead, and I was like, oh god. Oh god. Pressure starts early on.
Dude, the speed gaming chat, when I was in snow, they were like, I messed up, like, one little tiny thing in snow. Like, I didn't die or anything, I just, like, I went for the cap cancel speed keep in like the ice floor section,
Right.
And I messed that up, and then chat was like, oh, Kirby takes the lead, and I'm like, oh god. Like, I didn't think it was this close. And then as I'm entering luncheon, chat was like, it's okay, don't worry, Kirby's already done Seaside, and I was like, wait, what?
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, he did a route deviation, FY.
But it was funny because I got really nervous for the rest of snow and heading up to luncheon until someone in chat said that.
That's really funny.
Yeah, Kirbyfan, by the way, is almost done. He's finishing up the move core.
Nice.
Then so just want to comment on TonesBalones and conmangamer. With Conman you have 2 loss, and TonesBalones you have 1 loss, 1 win. Who's your next match? Is it
we both have to face Ceruleus. I don't think he's scheduled a match yet. But we'll get in contact with him and do it within the next week probably.
He's on vacation right now, so.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, you might want to like message him on Twitter or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll get it done. As long as it's done before AGDQ, we'll be fine.
Well, the 38 actually. Oh, wait. Let me check the IRC. Looks like Kirbyfan is done with a 119.46.
Yo, sub 120.
Nice.
And Conman, you PB'd, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you got a 112. You did not have a 112 before.
No, I actually just got like a minute PB earlier today, and then like another minute off in this race.
Oh, that's crazy.
Right on.
Nice.
So that's always excellent.
Yeah, we like it when we
in a
hear
race.
people PBing.
Hi, Kirby
Hey, what's
fan.
up, Kirby? Ew.
Kirby fan, did you PB?
No, I was running against average splits.
Oh.
Guess you
What
got
is your PB? What?
Kirbyfan is
116.
116.57.
Yeah, that one.
It's okay.
Oh,
Got
That's
2
alright.
goals though.
2
Yeah,
goals?
oh, yeah,
That's...
yeah.
In
What
where?
kid
In
made the
where?
goal for you?
I just reset my split, so we'll rip that idea.
Oh.
All right. So congratulations to Tones and Andy for winning the races, but an awesome race from everybody. Like everybody's, it was really exciting to see everybody's luncheon be so clean. Being one of the kingdoms that can definitely troll you pretty hard. So that was everybody's luncheon in that run was like top tier. So it's always good to see. And different. Like some people going fork, some people going Potaboo. So awesome race from all these runners. Make sure everybody follows these guys. They're awesome. And shout outs to all of the speed gaming guys who are putting this on. Well, there is another race coming up in 15 minutes.
Oh no, actually, it got canceled.
It got canceled. Never mind. There is no run coming up.
Yeah.
Blame Keku.
No, I'm sorry. No, but yeah, it got the race that was coming up got canceled. So we don't have anything on Speed Gaming 1, 2, 1, 3, and 4, but on Speed Gaming 2, there's a Mega Man 1 race, right? No, actually, yeah. So,
Alrighty, thank you guys so much for the races, and
yeah.
thank you guys, everyone, for watching.
Good job, everybody.
Thanks.
GG's.
So I just wanted to say a reminder to those in chat: if you have missed the race, we will have a podcast coming up. Well, this will be on the podcast tonight. If you have missed any VODs of the tournament, all of them are on YouTube, or most of them are on YouTube at the moment. But yeah, Nerf, do you want to sign us off?
Sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is it for me. I was one of the casters alongside Kiku here. An awesome race from all these guys. So that'll be it for us.
Bye bye.